Welcome to episode 832 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Byrne, Apartment Hacker. It's my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. So wrap your head around this. Weaknesses are seen as limitations to the full use of one's strengths. Weaknesses are seen as limitations to the full use of one's strengths. So a lot of times, I've heard this a lot. I've done it myself. I do it to myself. What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are the strengths and the weaknesses of the team members that work with and for me and around me? And then we go about putting plans in place to shore up the weakness, right? Or we go about doubling down on the strengths of people. So we focus on strengths and making them stronger, or we focus on weaknesses and trying to make them less weak, right? When in reality, a weakness or weaknesses are seen as limitations to the full use of one's strengths. I'm looking down because I'm reading this. It was a quote from Mr. Drucker, Peter Drucker. And it hit me like a ton of bricks, right? In that, look, at some point, you've either got to turn weaknesses, or you have to turn weaknesses into strengths. You have to completely remove that weakness and turn it into a strength. Or you've got to understand that at some point you're going to top out, right? You're going to reach capacity and you won't be able to go any further. Now, that doesn't mean if you have a weakness, it doesn't mean that, and if you can't correct that weakness through your own efforts, through your own character, through your own whatever it is that you have to shore up, it doesn't mean that you can't go find someone that is really good at that particular thing and just work with them, understanding that they know what your weakness is, and maybe you understand what their weaknesses are, and you complement either one another, and you still move forward in a business, and you raise your ceiling, so to speak. So I don't want anybody to misunderstand me when I say if you can't shore that strength up, or you can't, that weakness up, or you can't turn that weakness into a strength, that you're cooked, and that you can't get out of that, or you can't go any higher. No, you just have to realize that, acknowledge that, own it, and then go find someone that can help you shore up that weakness in the way that they're very strong at it, so that you can move or advance yourself. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.